forever. So anyway, let's move on to the featured artist of the week. Like we said, we this guy couldn't be here tonight, but we were able to catch him a couple days ago, and at a better time for him than 3, 4, or 5 in the morning or whatever it is in Sweden.
He's from Sweden.
Sweden.
Don't you know his Amish? What am I doing? Anyway, so we're gonna check him out. Go ahead and hang out, watch the video with us. Let us know what you think of the music in the comments. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Hi, I'm TJ Leonard. I hope you like my new song, Tennessee Waltz.
My granddaddy told me once, take care of the things in life and cherish the ones you had dear. Store memories at home, remember the part when you hold your baby near. He said each night when I close my eyes, I can see her roll so clear, I can feel her hands. I can hear her pretty voice sing along to the music when we danced. I held her gently, my arm wrapped around her waist and holding her hand in mine. Slowly floating over the hardwood floor, and we were dancing deeply in love to the Tennessee Waltz. Tennessee Waltz. In good times and bad, for richer or poorer, there's something to keep in your mind. The wheels turning fast, it's hard to keep up. Sometimes circumstances makes you blind. But each night before I close my eyes, I will kiss your lips goodnight, I will hold your hand. I will dream of when you sing along to the beautiful music when we dance. I hold you gently, my arm wrapped around your waist and holding your hand in mine. Slowly floating over the hardwood floor, and we are dancing deeply in love.
So some of the greatest, most legendary artists of all time cite country as a major influence in their sound. I'm talking about artists that are not country artists. One I'd like to note right now is Ray Charles. And he's maybe the most celebrated in terms of considering country and influence, but obviously everyone here I'm sure knows him. He's a pop and soul artist, a Hall of Fame legend. And his first band was a country band. And that kind of set the foundation for his music afterwards. And so TG, you kind of took the backwards path here. It's like you played in a bunch of different genres. It looks like you played in like 7 or 8 different types of bands before you were led to country, and then something clicked. So why don't you just explain what happened there?
Well, yeah, I really don't know. It just happened. I was at that time. I produced a lot of pop and R&B because I've been into that and jazz and a lot of other genres. But something happened when I heard Somebody Like You with Keith Urban, with that banjo intro and all the feel to the song, and it's a country mixed with pop, and it worked fine with me because yeah. I'm Swedish, so pop is very big here. So, and I was tired of all the programmed music that was doing all programmed drums and everything. So I heard that organic sound with the banjos and everything, and I had to do this. I fell in love immediately with the genre, and yeah.
So, yeah, I just want to tell her, I mean, this is not a fake accent. Everyone who's born in Sweden, he lives in Sweden. Country is not a popular genre out there, I would assume. I'm sure there's not a lot of country bars to play at. Is that correct out there?
No, we have, 1 or 2 here in Stockholm, but not more than that, and only on Tuesdays or something like that.
All right, well, talk about that. So you're kind of like the black sheep of the Swedish music scene for a while. You're playing this obscure genre, I'm sure, to most people in that area. Talk about the feedback and just going through that process to basically announce to the people around you, at least to where you live right now, starting with that group. It's just like, hey, this is what I want to do. I love this music. And it's actually enormously popular in other parts of the world. Like, I'm sure, did you have to like kind of turn people on to this, convince people, explain like what you were thinking?
Actually, the country starts to get bigger and bigger here in Sweden. And there's a lot of good country artists as well. But the media isn't there, the radio and the TV. We have one woman, Jill Johnson. She's very big here in Sweden, and she has a TV show on her own. That's about it. And you can't listen to country music on the radio, for example. You have to tune in on some internet station or something, but not the Swedish radio. There's nothing there. So we struggle a little bit with, getting our voices heard out there. But people in general likes country. I'm working as a house inspector. So I check out houses for when they will buy or sell. So I meet a lot of people out there in the.
You bring your guitar to those and just.
Actually, I had a pretty funny moment when I told a guy that, hey, you have this very nice grand piano here. Is it in tune, or do I have to write that it's badly tuned? So, no, I'm a jazz musician, he said, and started to play a couple of those old standard songs, and I used to sing jazz, so we started to jam.
Well, hey, I mean, every house inspection is an opportunity to present your music to people.
Yeah. But when I'm out there, anyway, I hear a lot that they like country music because I promote myself a little bit when I'm out there. So in general, people like country music, but we need to get, radio and TV to accept it and.
All right. So moving on here, it was listening to this Dancing to the Tennessee Waltz. I mean, Nashville, like whether you like country or not, I'm just speaking to the audience. Nashville has some of the best production engineering quality in the world of any music. And I kind of feel that Nashville sound like in this your latest songs here. Where did you record this, and who is engineering?
You see, I'm in the studio right now, so I record my parts here: the drums, the bass, the acoustic guitar, and the vocals. And actually, on this track, my former guitar player, he moved to Nashville almost 2 years ago now. So he recorded the electric guitar over in Nashville, and I assembled it here. And I'm the engineer, and so I've mixed it and mastered it and everything.
Excellent, great job, man. That's
Thanks.
Great. So where I was just kind of searching around. I see you're on CD Baby. I just see the one song up there. What's your main website that people can find yet?
It's tjleonardcountry.com. But that is at the moment linked to my Facebook page because we're working on it. So
excellent. How about, are you on social media? Do you have like a consistent handle?
I don't know what that is.
Like, what's your social media username? Is it
on Twitter? It's TJL Country.
Okay.
If that's what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah. And
TJL Country. That's at Twitter if you want to find him.
Absolutely. And on Facebook, it's TJ Leonard Chestnut, I think, because I used to have a band called Chestnut. TJ Leonard Chestnut.
Got it. Okay. Well, TJ, it was a pleasure having you here, man. I mean, we're digging your stuff, and hopefully you can come back. I mean, come back and be a critic.